When George didn't show up on our porch one morning, something felt off. That's when I realised this neighbourhood cat had quietly become family. We never officially adopted George. He wasn't ours. In fact, he lived nearly 15 houses away. But every single day he'd show up on our porch like clockwork, setting off our ring notifications, meowing insistently until someone came out to greet him. Sometimes he'd even sneak onto our fence, peeking into our windows like, "Hey, I know you're home, come hang out." At first we thought it was a one-off visit, but George kept returning, day after day, night after night. He'd wait outside for hours just to get a few minutes of belly rubs or to sit beside us in the sun. If we didn't respond quickly enough, he'd climb the fence or sit squarely in front of the camera, making sure we knew he was there.
You have to go home.
Sometimes he'd even show up at 5 a.m, ready to start the day with us. When my dad came to visit from Hawaii, after a whole year apart, it was George who first greeted him. And just like that, my dad was hooked. He started researching cats, asking if Maine Coons like George existed in Hawaii. In a matter of days, George had charmed his way into another heart. George had this magic. He wasn't just a cat. He was company, comfort, and comic relief, all in one. Like that clingy but lovable friend who always wants to hang out, George never gave us much privacy. But somehow, we never minded, because every time we saw his face through the glass, our day got just a little better.
George!
It's funny how someone, or in this case, some cat, can become such a big part of your life without you even realising it. George reminded us of the beauty of unexpected connections, of how love doesn't need an invitation or a title. It just shows up, sits on your porch, and waits patiently until you open the door.
Another mouse?
George may have started as just the neighbourhood cat, but he became something so much more, proof that sometimes the best companions are the ones who choose you. If this story warmed your heart, share it with someone who needs a smile today. And tell us in the comments, have you ever been adopted by a furry friend like George? Let's spread the love one paw at a time.